Hey Sag, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to this space. This is Earth Child Tarot. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. It's good to feel your energy. Happy full moon, you guys. The full moon is in your energy and it is a bit heavy. It's kind of made my chest tight tonight a little bit. I think that your energy is very serious this time of year, or this full moon in your sign. It's feeling very expansive. You know, it just feels like it's kind of stretching things. You know, it's kind of straining certain things and seeing how far we can stretch and how far we can go, right? Testing our abilities a little bit. Give me 1 second, Sagittarius. Let me take a sip of some lemonade. Sagittarius, your energy during the month of June. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever Sagittarius resides in your chart. This message pertains to that aspect of your personality, okay? So general messages, as well as your finances and love and romance and connections with other people and yourselves. Let's get into your general message first. In the month of June, Sagittarius, there are going to be some conversations that will bring balance. There will be conversations that you will have with your significant other, or there's someone that you're going to speak to, whether it's your significant other or whether it's somebody that you're going to meet in the future. The dialogue and the conversations that you have with this particular person is going to call for some balance, is going to call for clarity, closure in regards to a certain situation. Or this is for those of you who an ex is coming back, or you're in a relationship. For those of you who are not, and I'm speaking about love and romance because it's just right off the bat for you guys, Sagittarius, the Two of Cups. Some of you all are praying for someone to come back around. Some of you all are, because you see how these two people, their cups are in the sky. They want their cups to be filled. They want someone to fill their cups. They're searching in the stars for the right person. Some of you all may be dealing with karmic partners. Some of you all are dealing with soulmates. Some of you are dealing with twin flames, right? Some of you all are looking for relationships and connections, romance specifically, romantic in nature, where there's equal footing, where your thought process is equal to someone else, where your creative endeavors and creative and mental prowess, your creative skills are equal to someone else. There is for some of you all, you're looking for teamwork. You're looking for someone that complements you and your abilities, right? Who understands you and supports you in your abilities. Generally, even though this is a general reading, you guys, there is some strong romantic energy here, where there's some conversations where both people need to hear each other out. Both people have to be willing to speak their truth honestly, respectfully, right? Overall, we have the Death card. Now you see how you have this white, this veil that is either coming down or going up. Sagittarius, this is Scorpio energy. Some of you all have Scorpio in your chart, or you're dealing with a Scorpio at this time. There is a Scorpio a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that some of you all are dealing with. Some of you all are specifically dealing with the Pisces. Other of you all are specifically dealing with the Scorpio. There may be someone who has Libra in their chart as well. And some of you all may be dealing with the Gemini or someone who has Gemini in their chart. But for your romantic, I feel strong Scorpio energy here, strong Libra energy here. Some of you all have Aquarius in your chart too. And the Aquarius energy is what's causing your minds to feel fogged or causing you to feel blocked mentally about someone. Okay? Now, some of you all, you're going through your relationship with someone. Now, if this is not a romance, now the Two of Cups does speak about romance, okay? It really does strongly. However, if this is not romance, because this is a general reading, this can speak about, this can be a connection with anybody. It can be a family member, a friend, someone that you hold dear in your heart. There is a conversation that needs to be had, and both parties involved need to be respectful of one another and need to be ready to divulge truth. Both people. It can't be one person divulging truth and the other person holding back. Both people, because we have the Six of Cups here. Well, if I said the Six of Cups, that means there's some of you guys dealing with someone from your past or from a past life or a water sign. Anyway, Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles, you guys. Equal footing. What you give out, you're getting back from the other person. What you're putting out into the world, you're getting the universe, you're manifesting the same amount back, if not more, from the universe. The work that you put out, so Sagittarius. I hope I haven't been calling you guys Scorpio this whole time. I'm sorry if I have. Sagittarius. What you guys are putting out, remember, there's karma that comes with that, right? If you want to manifest good karma, you have to put out good intentions. You have to perform good actions. You want good, you have to put out good. You have to give good, right? You can't give bad and expect good back. That's impossible, right? Like I said, there is something new. There is this Page of Swords here, conversations, a message. You may get a message from someone who wants to talk to you, somebody of a younger age. For those of you who have children and you have this Two of Cups, this love, this heart space, this love and nourishing nature towards your child or this particular child or your children. Remember, the Two of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be romance, but I do feel strongly it's romance for some of you out there. But if this is a child and they're a Libra or they have Libra in their chart, Sagittarius, you may need to hear them out. You may need to really hear them out and listen to them. They may need you to understand something. You guys may be putting forth this Two of Cups, this love energy, not in a romantic way if you guys have children. For those of you who have children, your child may want to hear you out and they need you to give them that space and that time to talk, to let you know what's going on with them, okay? Because we have this transformative energy, Scorpio energy. There's something here that's changing for you all. Something that has been dormant for quite some time that's coming back to life, or something that has ran its course, is expired, and now it's time to lay it to rest. For some of you Sagittarius, this is on a huge scale. This is not just one particular person. This is everybody in your friendship circle, everybody in your family, everybody that you've ever dated, or exes, your spiritual relationship with the universe and with yourself. There is a huge transformation for some of you all, Sagittarius, where the universe is here sending you messages and speaking to you. Passed on family members may be coming and giving you messages, okay? About your evolution and your transformation. Some of you Sagittarius on a global scale, some of you all may be into politics or given what's going on in the world, some of you all may be speaking. Some of you all are speaking and you're posting on Facebook and Instagram or Twitter or wherever, Tumblr, wherever you guys are at, YouTube. Some of you all are making your voices heard. But at the same time, there are some of you Sagittarius who are deciding, as much as you want your voices to be heard, you may be speaking for other people too much, or you may need to allow other people to speak and listen, to them. There's a need for you all to some of you all need to listen, to empathize. But Sagittarius, you're a very empathetic type of sign. Okay, so this is for maybe one of you. Maybe there's a need, as you want your voice to be heard, make sure you're listening to other people. And there could be other people who need you to listen to them so that you can be a voice for them and let other people know, this is how this person's feeling, or this is how this group of people are feeling, right? But there's definitely a need for equal footing here in the month of June. Now, for those of you who, there could be someone that you're connected to, again, back to romance, even though this part is the general portion. There's someone here, again, that may not be they're probably finally, it could be a Scorpio, okay? Could be a Gemini, could be an Aquarius, could be a Pisces, it could be any of those signs, could be anybody. But some of you all financially may not have felt that you guys had equal footing. Some of you all have been in a relationship where you feel that you've been trying to talk to someone, making them feel, like that you're trustworthy. You want to make sure that they understand that you're not trying to take advantage of them and that you're trying to contribute to the finances or contribute to their happiness. Okay. And in the month of June, something's going to happen where you're finally going to find that equal footing. That person's finally going to hear you. They're finally going to get their wake-up call. We're going to get to that in a minute, okay? But generally, there's balance that's needed in your lives, and Venus is in retrograde. Balance is here to be given, right? There's a lot of balance going on, a lot of teetering and tottering in the world with the scales, but like Venus in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde, the universe it's time for balance at this time. But in your personal lives, Sagittarius, there's balance that's needed in your relationships and connections to other people. And there's also, therefore, there's balance that needs to be given within yourselves. Here, there's someone who needs to hear you out, or there's someone that you need to hear out. Both parties have to come together and hear each other out and speak the truth about what's going on with them, about how they're feeling, about why they're doing a certain thing that you may not have gotten clarity on yet. I feel like in the month of June, Sagittarius, you're going to end up getting that clarity. It may not be the full clarity either, okay, guys? Sagittarius, it may not be the full clarity. It may not be like 100% where you just see everything, you know everything. This isn't the Ace of Swords, okay? It's definitely not the Ace of Swords. However, this person is going to finally say some things, little things that you're going to start to connect the dots a little bit, and they're going to, throughout the month of June, I feel this person or you are going to gradually start to open up and start doing things so that the other person feels comfortable, so that the other person knows that they're being honest and that they're not being shady, right? Because the death is here. Death is here, you guys. This is Scorpio energy. This energy is it's here. The truth is going to come out, okay? So that's your general message. Now we're going to get to your career and finances, okay? Now, Sagittarius, patience. You guys are sitting back in the month of June. Some of you all, for those of you who don't resonate with the High Priestess here, this is Pisces energy. Some of you all have Pisces in your chart, okay? And you guys are practicing that patience. You're not trying to make anything happen. You're not trying to force or overexert yourselves. You guys are holding your emotions back. You're recognizing that your emotional health is attached to your physical. and mental health, your spiritual health, like in the next few weeks, in the next moon phase, in the Pisces moon phase, which is probably going to be sometime towards maybe 2 weeks into the month, I would say, in the month of June, 2 weeks into the month towards the eclipse. There may be something that may occur for you guys during this moon. It's not a full moon or a new moon necessarily. This is just a moon. This is a moon phase. I don't know which moon the Pisces would be in this month, because right now we're in the Sagittarius moon phase. So we have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. So in the next 2, 4, 6 days, in the next six and a half days, maybe 7 days, the Pisces moon phase, part of the moon phase will be here. So in the next 7 days, next week, I would say, Sagittarius, there may be something that may test your patience, or something that you may feel the need to, from the Pisces moon phase, from the moon phase, from the Pisces moon to the Gemini moon, part of the moon phase of the next week or two, some of you all will experience your patience being tested in regards to your manifestation or your finances. Some of you all are needing, or may need, and this doesn't have to be just about the moon phase. For those of you who have Pisces in your chart, emotionally, some of you all may need to really hold it down emotionally, because there may be something mentally or physically that is causing your emotions or your mental mind to be out of sorts for whatever reason. Some of you all may have some body pain or headaches. Some of you all are working at home, or you're working quietly. Even though you're being quiet and keeping to yourself, some people may feel like, oh, Sagittarius hasn't said anything, or Sagittarius hasn't done anything in a while, you know, but you are. I feel like there are those of you in the month of June who are definitely putting in a lot of work quietly. Okay, because we have the Knight of Swords here. Because you see how this, like I think I was telling Cancer in their reading, they got the, I think they got the Knight of Swords in their, I don't know if it was in their, I don't know if it was in the same position, but they definitely got the Knight of Swords. So some of you all Sagittarius, you may have Cancer and Pisces in your chart, or one or the other. But like I was telling Cancer the other day, don't run with scissors. Think before you do. Think before you spend. Think before you go someplace, right? Think before you sign that paperwork. Be passionate for sure. Be passionate about, you know exactly what you want and where you want to go. Make that choice, but don't move forward with it just yet. Just sit in it. Just sit in it for a while. Think about it. Think about it. Your body will probably thank you for it later. Your pocketbook, your wallet will probably thank you for it later, right? This can be about career, finances, or your physical body, these two cards. So there is definitely a need to practice patience in this time, not jumping to conclusions. It's okay to mentally prepare yourself and mentally make up your mind about where you want to go in a certain situation, financially and with a job, but physically actually moving forward, signing contracts, driving to this place, not the best time to do that right now. Just sit, think about it. Even if you've already made up your mind, just sit and see if this could have something to do with the Pisces moon, the moon phase of Pisces to Gemini that week, those few days. Okay, so that's for a portion of you, for your career and your finance messages. Okay, so yeah, just be patient. Others of you may be dealing with a Gemini, something in the month of June where a Gemini or a Pisces may come to you. The Gemini may be a little bit more ready to go and get things done. The Pisces may, this there's two, for some of you, for your career and finances, there may be two people. One person may be really ready to go. They're ready to get the project done. They're ready for you to go. But there may be another person who's just like, okay, you know, just give me some time to just kind of get things squared away, think about it for a while, and we'll call you. You know what I mean? Like whatever that may be for you guys, Sagittarius, in the month of June. But just make sure that you're, no matter what, make you sit back, hang tight. Whatever decision that you've already made in your mind, don't act on it just yet in the month of June. Just wait it out, because Venus is retrograde, is still going on. Let's just wait things out, okay? Okay, so getting to love and romance, or love and connections with other people as well as yourselves. So Sagittarius, there, some of you guys, you or someone else is in their mind. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? Some of you all may have Aquarius in your Mars or Mercury. Something about your Mercury or your Mars. The way you think, the way you communicate. Okay, for some of you. Or you're dealing with someone whose Mercury and Mars signs are, they're being affected, okay, and they're projecting that part of themselves. Anyway, so we have the Eight of Swords here. This is Aquarius energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, whoever. Could be any sign, actually. It's the Eight of Swords here. And it came up in the upright. So, and we have the Judgment card here. Could also be Uranus. Somebody's Uranus sign is also being affected here. There is something that someone is in their head about someone else. Someone is in their head about how they feel about themselves, and therefore they're projecting it on their significant other, or on their friends, or on their children, or on their family. So this can be you or someone else, Sagittarius, but there's someone, the universe sees this and is going to wake that part up. The universe is, there's someone who's going to get a wake-up call. Someone has something to answer to that you're connected with. Someone that you hold dear to your heart, someone that you love and care for. There are some things that they need to open up about. Or Sagittarius, there's something that you need to open up about. There's something that the universe is saying, hey, this has been asleep for far too long. It's been dormant for far too long. It's time to wake up. It's time to do A, B, C, and D. And once the universe says it's time, we don't have a say. We can't control. We can't postpone, right? We can drag our feet all we want to, but time waits for no one. So there's something that you or someone else needs to move forward with, and you need to wake up and pick yourselves up, because the universe is not going to wait. It doesn't care how scared you are, how blocked in your mind you are, how much you feel you don't have the tools to move forward. The universe is here to say it's time. It is time to get this done. It is time to let this go, right? And you or this other person, Sagittarius, you or this other person knows, they know or you know that it's time. But someone may be in their head about bringing this to light or moving forward with this particular thing, or maybe with a connection. Could be someone who's afraid to move forward in a connection because they don't feel they deserve you, or they feel that they don't have what it takes. They don't feel that they're able to let go of certain patterns of behavior or certain addictions, right? And this can be you too, it could be vice versa. It could be you or the other person, where someone is feeling as if they're feeling blocked mentally. They're afraid, but there's nothing to really be afraid of, because the Eight of Swords, this is someone who is like, they're blindfolded. They don't want to open their eyes and see that they're not bleeding. They're not dead. They're still alive. Everything's fine. You or this other person is going to get through it. You're gonna live, right? But the universe is not waiting. It's not waiting at all. It's time. Okay, I'm sorry this camera doesn't do any of these cards justice, but there's something that is going to be reawakened within your connection with someone, within your relationship or love with someone or yourself. So now is not the time for you or the other person to ignore the truth or ignore the change that needs to take place, because death waits for no one either. Can't be postponed, right? Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some work that needs to get done now. Okay. So, last but not least, we're going to get into your oracle messages. We have the general message and the romance angel oracle messages for you guys. And Sagittarius, what you guys have for your general oracle message is the moth. And this is air energy. Okay, so let's see what the moth has to say to you guys. Oops. The moth. Let's see. Bat, butterfly, the moth. Okay. The moth. It says impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we are attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. Okay? So, Sagittarius, finish what you've started. Don't start another project until you have finished what you started. There may be something that you've put on hold for quite some time, and the universe, and you may have been in your head about it. You may have felt like, oh, I don't know if I can finish it. I don't know if I can do this. The universe is saying there's no time for maybe or if I can't or if. It's like, no, it's now. You know, it's time to get it done now. And if there is someone that is in your midst or someone that you're connected to or someone that you love who is, there's something that has been put on hold. If they put you on hold, Sagittarius, or you're putting someone else on hold, I feel, Sagittarius, for those of you who've been put on hold or you want a relationship to move forward, you guys aren't waiting. You guys are no longer waiting for this person. You're letting them know, look, you either get yourselves together, get your life together, or this isn't going to work. Okay? But just understand, Sagittarius, that things take time. This person that you're connected to, if you want them to get on equal footing with you, it's going to take some time. Okay? This person, they're in their head, they're going through a lot, especially if you guys are dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius. Now, this could also be you, Sag, where you may want someone to really understand you, but if you're not opening up and you're not having the conversations and you're not willing to speak to this person and open up to them and open your heart and your mind up to them and trust them, then it can't move forward. You have to be willing to take those moments, sit in the moment with this person and talk and have those conversations. So again, these energies can be vice versa, whatever resonates, okay? Take your time, Sagittarius. Finish what you started, okay? Last but not least, we have the two romance angel oracles. We have passion. And it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And it says religious factors. The next one is religious factors. And it says, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there is something in regards to your spiritual path, in your religion, your spiritual beliefs that you and this person may not see eye to eye with. You and someone else may be very passionate. You may be on fire for each other. but there may be something in regards to how you will go about things based on your spiritual path, and there may be something how they go about things. It could be that you are very serious about what you believe in, and this other person may not be as serious, so they kind of like drag their feet a little bit, and they don't really feel they have the spiritual stamina to be motivated. Or it could be vice versa. Okay, Sag. I'm so sorry, Sagittarius, my camera just went out. So anyway, we're almost done, but there could be someone that you're dealing with, Sagittarius, who is very adamant, very serious about what they believe in, very spiritual. But Sagittarius, you may be the one that's just not really into the whole religious thing. Okay, so there may be some differences there, okay, in regards to belief and in regards to spiritual motivation between you two. And these are things that you guys may need to talk about. Okay. So I love you guys. That's your messages for June. I hope that it was of some encouragement to you guys. Much love and light to all of you guys. I wish you guys the best of luck on this journey. Stay safe and stay healthy out there. All right. Take care, you guys. Bye.